Happy Monday, everybody. How's everybody feeling? We are in, I would say week 2, but it's actually week 3 of January, week 3 of the year. How's everybody doing with their superstitious, changing things, going into new habits kind of thing? Are you guys holding on? You haven't done so? Okay, most of the people are quitting after 12 days. So today is the day to quit. Having said that, we are not quitting. It is stage 2 of this to the Zwift. It's hell of the north, and I'm so not ready for this because I feel I'm a little bit like under the weather or something is up here. Not really feeling the very, very best. But it's alright. And this race in general, like let's dive in here very quickly. It starts at the end actually, really. You're going through the little wanky thingies. What I say to that is hold on to the wheels, hold on to your draft. It's gonna be left and right and up and down, and there is actually there are 2 rollers in there which may or may not make you lose the draft. So stay attached. After these zigzags, which hold on for probably 2K, we're gonna go and enter that little loop-de-loop, the croissant, they call it. There will be a little bit of action on this riser here, but then after that is basically surfing wheels all day long until we're coming to the prime section. The one you want to hold on to, it's the calm, the petite calm. It's about, I actually don't know how long it is, but I think it's, I would say 1.8 kilometers-ish. So, and it's gradually going up and it gets more difficult as you go up in the zigzag corners, serpentine corners. And these serpentine sections get smaller and smaller, so with that they get probably steeper and the pace will increase. However, strategy for this one is pretty simple. Surf the wheels as best as you can until the calm. So trying to be rested as much as you can until the calm. So if you have done that and you have a little bit of a climber edge setup, meaning let's say an all-rounder like an SL8 combined with the Envies, or even I would even go the Zip 353s to be more competitive on the climb. If you make it to the point, and I think it's doable, depends on the field. If it's a big field, it's easier to draft because you have more bodies to draft behind. But it is challenging getting to this point. When you're down at the climb and you're on that setup, you have an edge to other people, okay? So let's try to tackle this one and see where we go from there, okay? Let's head over there in a jiffy and get into the pants. Today we're not alone. That's great. Today we're not alone. We are joined by Matteo, who is cycling out of New York in Stanford, and it's a teammate of mine in the coalition team. So we will wear the coalition purple jersey, which is good to see other guys in the crowd. Sometimes it's good motivation, you know. Obviously in Formula 1 or in Zwift, you want to first beat your teammate, but it motivates you if he or she is with you or in front of you to keep going. So yeah. Having said that, we're gonna go very quickly and change our bike because I still have the Aero bike. Which frame I'm upgrading actually? Is it the Aero? Yeah, it's the Aero frame, and we have a little bit more than 80 kilometers left for the full complete workout. I'm gonna go with the Tarmac SL8. Yep. I will not go with the discs. I will go with the wheels, and here's the choice. Envies, a little bit of an edge, which are good on the flats. I think these ones are a little bit better on the flats as the enemies, so the enemies will climb better. But if you guys want, like, I don't know, gonna go a little bit more aggressive on the climb. Let's see what this is. This would be very aggressive. Where's the Zips 353? I don't even have them. What? 45202. Zip, zip 808, zip 548, zip 454. You know, Envies it is. I think with Envies we are gonna be in good company, I tell you that. So here you go. Should we have a little glimpse in the competition? Oh, and I tell you what, I'm not feeling the best. I think I pulled something. The very last race, what was that? Oh yeah, the ladder race. Up that. That was brutal. Watch that back. Ladder race against the TT1, sweet piece. That was something, I tell you that. Zwift Racing Score. Let's get demotivated here. As they have me pretty high in the books. For what reason whatsoever. The bookies like me. I don't like myself on this one, I tell you that. So, Zwift Race, A category, and we have, okay, I'm now ranked at number 10 position. Makes me more calm. So I feel there are probably like 2 or 3 people more jumping in here, which will be way better than me. I tell you what, all number 10s. Yeah, that's one guy, he is 85 kilograms. I'm 79. The rest is all 65, 73, 61, 59. Like, what the hell? They're gonna fly off the handle anyways. So these guys have powers of like 30 seconds. Yeah, this is gonna be hard to hold on to the climb. Tell you that. So no hard feelings. So yeah, it is what it is. Map. Okay, so just giving a little heads up to my body here, because this is gonna be spicy. All right, what can we expect here? I hope that we see some surges, not illustrated or orchestrated from me, but from somebody else. It won't be me. It won't be me. I gonna save my matches as much possible to the end of the stage when it really counts. Let's go. A podium, Mike. All right, that would be amazing. Podium, I sign off. I don't even race it. Give me a pen and paper, I sign it right there. Here we go. Okay, Matteo's going with the Tron. Not a bad choice. Again, we're trying to hide as best as possible in the crowd here. Keep going, you got it. Yeah, I just started, buddy. So I will use this time to really warm up. I'm not going in this cold here. Is there now these little zigzags here will do something. But thanks MK. But I feel the lighter riders will have the same strategy as I am, hanging in a draft. So again, I don't want to make it too easy for them, but honestly I'm not in position to dictate the race here. So one guy's going. That's it, that's the recipe. That's on the Mike. It's the Zwift frame, and I put a complete handlebar with TT clips on it, all new. Check out my videos. I did a video about that. So it's not standard, not default Zwift thing. Took it off. Bend me, please. Sure. Hockey life says that. Okay. Okay, here we go. We have survived the, let's call it the zigzags, the S's or whatever. A little bit rollers. Stay calm and collective here. Yeah, do that, Mike. It's a game changer. It was a game changer for me. I mean, the frame itself is great, but these TT bars, handlebars, they are like next level for sure. Very comfy, very adjustable, and it fits. And you still can use your handlebar adjustment up and down, back and forth. It just fits by almost nothing, like a millimeter or something. So yeah, that's the trick. Alrighty. 70 kilometers until we hit the calm. Everything else is all maculature. Alrighty, so this little loop-de-loop here, there's a sprint segment coming up, which may or may not will force people to accelerate. I hope so. Maybe there's a split. Let's see, but I doubt it, as it's a big crowd here and they can draft back on. No urgency after that to accelerate. So I have to find a good medium to not exhaust myself here. And I will probably stop talking here now. This will keep my heart rate a little bit further down. Okay, here we go. It's stretched. A little bit of a break, but they're coming back on. Okay, not too far forward. Spin out the legs. Easy lactate removal. Recovery is right now, right here. I'm not doing shit. Amazing deals.
The unreal deal is on at ZwiftRaceCraft. Find new deals every week at our best prices. Save on foods, giving you extra.
That is an attack. Somebody stitch it, please. Very fouled. Schaffer, German guy. Big watts coming in front. For seconds to breakaway forms. Let's trust the pack here. I think they're almost there. Again. All right, we're almost to the finale now. Checking the legs, and they don't sound good. The red squat is tweaking.
Over and over again.
Sure it is.
Tune in to discover an ad-free music listening experience where you can play your favorites in any order. Tap the banner to learn more.
Riding attack would be fun now. Not stupid, but you better pull all the way to the calm. Pace is still high. TTing that is madness. Like this guy here, front orange. He gets a right on for trying. So it's around like 42 clicks. So you better like shoot out here with 50 to make the break. What we got here? Balloon sprint. Okay, we have one more sprint coming up, one more power up. And then game time. Option, draft, or feather. 100% I'm gonna use this power up, as the feather would be more meaningful on this one. Yeah, I know. God, one of my boards is hanging out. I know that. Can you come? Fix it for me? I'm focused here on something. Jesus. You guys have nuts. Cannot believe you wrote that in the chat. Flacked. Yeah, you're riding almost old parts riding now. They have a little bit more flex down there. Bring the heart rate down. Schaffer, TSC, I'm watching you, buddy. Grüße nach Deutschland. Gensel is waiting for his opportunity. Oh yeah, you guys are on it. I hear you, feel you, chew. There's not that much power right now here. I'm drafting up with my power up very easily. Oh my god, this is gonna be smashing up there. Another draft. Sucks. Yes, I have a disadvantage. These guys are lighter than me, and they're all pre-rested. Looks like. Yep. Here we go. Calm, here we go. German guys, no surprise.
Free shot at Betway Sportsbook and Casino. Available today. Sports offer. Get a deposit match up to $300. Plus 50 bonus spins on your favorite games with Betway. This is what excitement is made of. 18 plus. Play responsibly.
The surge, the settle. There's something about a perfectly poured pint of Guinness. From the craft in every swirl to the bold flavor in every sip. It's known to make every get-together feel like a tradition in the making. Whether you cheers into a win or simply savor the moment with friends, there's a Guinness for that. Please enjoy responsibly.
Get to know yourself and your roots better with Ancestry DNA. Want to know where your family comes from in northern France? Maybe you'd like to see how your genes influence certain traits like diet, fitness, and allergies. There's so much of you and your heritage to discover. Visit Ancestry.ca and get started with an Ancestry DNA kit today.
Ninth. I take it, guys. I take it. Oh boy. Oh, was it 10th? No, 9th. Yeah. Matteo came by. I said, Matteo, not today. Not today, Matteo. Oh. Yeah, so the secret in this climb truly is to be on the front right from the get-go. Never let go. Nice finish. Well done, mate. You pushed me good. Ah. Yeah, Ventox recovery, that's what's up. Okay, Pugacha. Now it's gonna be a turnaround here pretty quick. I said I don't want to do that. 4th. And Eckerhard. Is Eckerhard? Yeah, boy. United States. Alright. Again, considerably that these guys are 79. Usually on that climb I blow up after 4 minutes, so tired to wait until the end. Oh yeah, I hear you, Matteo. For me it's like, when can I see the banner in the mini map? When can I see the banner that it is finally maybe 1 or 2 more turnarounds, that's it. Then I can stay motivated. Okay. I think we're gonna quit this event. And we're gonna turn around here. Let's stay here. Why not? Okay. Usually on a climb I blow up after 4 minutes, so try to wait until the end. But I had a feather on the last hill, and I think you used the draft power up earlier, so your effort was superior. Good day for coalition. Oh yeah, you bet. That was great. Draft bottom as the speed was higher, and draft is more effective. Feather is king
Reason number 59 why
on this ramp.
our winter. Because when winter storms make on-road
Oh yeah, a feather is definitely king.
the Nissan becomes standard intelligent all-wheel drive.
That was
Start to conquer even the harshest winter conditions.
very well raced,
Right now,
tell you that, from Matteo and myself too, I would say, as I battle against very lighter riders. So again, I'm like 79 kilograms and other guys are 61. 61. That's nuts. 61, 73, I would say 73, so they were an average. Yeah, let's give it 7 kilo lighter than I am. All right, an average. That's 14 pounds. Pick up like a dumbbell of 14 pounds or 7 kilo, 8 kilo, and hold them in your hand. Run with it or cycle with it in real life. So that was a good effort. I consider that I haven't been well, so But sometimes you need that kick in the butt to really like get yourself out of the misery. There was a race where I could have fallen in a deep hole, staying in the pack and trying to make my way through doing climb, but no, I'm not a climber at all. I have to be in the front and then dial back from there. Yeah, that's my approach. I think it worked. That's Matteo saying. He said, very smart racing. I think that was just my best 5-minute power or close to it. Decent effort. Need to gain fitness and drop a few kilos still. Yeah, I know, me too. Now for a long, easy cool down, trying to upgrade our frames. We are on the same page with everything. Yeah, I think Matteo is actually a little bit lighter than I am. Let's see if I double check that. Can I confirm that? Matteo is he's 67 kilograms and he wants to lose more weight. But where are you gonna disappear to then? Here, FTP, I don't know. But Matteo is good. This was a really good result for him. He was scheduled to be 20th. He came in 10th. I was scheduled to be 10th. I came in 9th. So the bookkeepers had me on the right books. So only a little bit of money for everybody. If you would have bet. All good. So I'm not sure who won it at the end, but we can look that up in a little bit, as I feel this was a pretty solid race, even though they are a little bit short. And when it comes to overall speed, I felt going down that little like loop-de-loop there, where we stretched out and we had some gaps, there was no push forward, or there was not that much more in the hopper. So people let off the gas and that wasn't good. So let's see who is in the chat, and I hope I can accommodate things. Thanks. I'm watching early. Gerber NL, yes, yeah, check it out, this race. I think I paced it well. It's a good example how to tackle it, but you can do yourself better if you want. But yeah, Android pizza. And I thought only girls are obsessed with weight. Yeah, us Zwift riders, they might be obsessed too. I mean, for me, my body, I do Ironman races, and most of the years I let myself go so much that I gain 20 pounds. Okay, and I have to reflect that. But I've been more active on Zwift races, so I want to keep my weight here. So I'm not yo-yoing back and forth now. I want to stay consistent and slightly dial it back and back and back and back, make myself leaner. At the end, what I get is a husband and father for my kids who hopefully stays fit longer. My wife has something to look at too, and I can perform on the bike. But I'm trying to maybe lose. I'm 79. I would consider myself 75 as optimal. I think going lower, I would probably kill my wattage. Let's see. But 75 would be ideal. Long way to go. I guess we have cyclists have something in common with them. Yeah, you know what? Now think about a group of ladies who coming fresh out of the gym, out of the yoga class, and talking about Zwift racing. So, I mean, normally the ladies are pretty light. For them it's more about like keeping up with the man on the flats, because this is where weight comes in as well. They have to push hard on the flats or on these rollers here. These can be tricky for lighter riders for sure. As they're a little bit up and down, you see 3%, 2%. It's hard to really nail this down here. But if you have mastered these rollers, you actually can attack in them and make an impact. So don't underestimate these rollers at the beginning of the race, especially when you're in a small group. Anyway, in cycling there's so skinny or fat. Correct words are climber and sprinter. That's right. Climber, sprinter. I'm actually not one of them. I'm actually in the middle. I think you forgot the puncher. I'm probably more like the puncher who punches over the rollers, hope to catch the draft or maybe get away with the weight, and then hangs on for dear life with the climbers. So that was a classic example of it. I was trying to hold on or maybe put them a little bit in the hurt box on the flats, even though I did not attack at all. On the flats I was trying to hold the pace high in the core of the pack, but other than that I wasn't doing any moves. I think there were like 2 attempts of 3 riders trying to get away, which was good for overall speed, but the group shut it down and I did not. I benefited from it, so that was good. Alright, and the rep says 5 minutes is just at the limit where both climbers and heavier riders are head to head. You know what? I give you that. And I think that's exactly it. You hit it on the nail there. Head on the nail? Nail on the head? You nailed it. This is exactly a climb. Like one more serpentine, one more like corner to the left, I would be flat out on the bar, on the handlebars, and would give up. So this one is a very heavy climb for me. I am maxed out there, as well as pretty much at the pain cave, the stage before that. But you have to keep something in the tank for the sprint after that. So the pain cave in Mercury is a climb, 3% gradient, similar to 2 kilometers up there-ish. It's tough during the race. This one is the finish. This one is full gas, flat out, empty the tank, whatever you got. You better fall off the bike after that. Yes, it's a climb I'm not looking forward to, but I know I can do well there if I have the right mindset. And I actually had a wheel set there too, you know. I aimed for that finish, so I put on the envies. So I was prepared for that. So I hope I did okay. I will check my numbers. So let's see. This could be good for Veto score or Zwift ranking, as the pack was, what was it, 50 people? So 50, 55 people, I would say. So it was a relatively good crowd. And it's always nice to head to a teammate in a race. Yes, indeed. You know what, I really liked that Matteo was there when I signed up for the race. Yesterday he was already registered. Saying, you know what, let's go for it. Coalition are just the best and not biased at all. You know what, the community, coalition community is great. I see good camaraderie. Nobody's really like, I'm gonna leave you in the dust. It's kind of like everybody motivates himself and with each other. I feel there's probably other teams as well. I have not been in other teams that much integrated, but coalition actually holds cheating on a very high horse, meaning everybody needs to do video weigh-ins, and it's very transparent. So these guys are good. I appreciate that, and I know I'm riding with honest people and not like with show-offs maybe. So yeah, good crowd. So, but the other teams again, like I like to race against like the Swedish Zwift racers. I like them a lot. TMP is great. Like there's so many other teams which have a good community. And I don't want to judge an entire team just by one black sheep. So yeah, all good. Oh boy. So that was good. 10:10 was the race. It's 45 minutes. Yeah, okay. I cannot ride too long today, unfortunately. I have to get some work done too. So I'll try to cycle a little bit longer here. But I want to be mindful. So I let you guys go. You guys check out the stream, check out the race. I think you can take something away from it, how I approached it, and maybe do the same. If you want to be in that range, let's say like top 10, I think it was a good approach. Trying to make it to the calm with a climber-ish bike setup, and then just hammer it. Stay at the front and manage your efforts. Yeah, some people will come through, but at least you're not trying to catch on the hill, which is mentally harder, I feel. If you're not a climber, I'm not. So if you're lightweight, you can start blasting through the crowd from the back. And you better have a feather. If you have a draft, use the draft more at the bottom of the climb. As the speed is higher, the draft effect will be more, and you will save more wattage or power at the beginning of the climb. But then you have to hammer it, okay? So yeah, that's my 2 cents on it. You guys have a good one. Enjoy stage 2, the Zwift race. Howdy guys, bye-bye.